9 p.m. tonight, France will be facing off against Morocco in the FIFA World Cup quarterfinal at the Boston Stadium tonight. It is one that a lot of people are definitely looking forward to. France, one of the best teams in the world. Morocco, the only African hope that we have right now. Let's get into the facts of this game. Let's talk about France. They topped Group I after winning all three group stage matches. They beat Senegal 3-1. They also beat Iran 3-0. And then they won 4-1 against Norway. Also, 3-0 over Sweden followed in the round of 32 before they edged past Paraguay 1-0 at the Philadelphia Stadium in the round of 16. Morocco themselves finished second in Group C behind Brazil on goal difference, beating Scotland 1-0 and securing a 4-2 win over Haiti. And in the knockout stages, they beat Netherlands on penalty, 1-1 draw, and then they claimed a 3-0 victory over Canada at the Houston Stadium at the round of 16. Now, this is one game that has the potential of switching either ways because France is quite strong. Morocco is also quite strong in this competition. What do we think will be the outcome of this game? Let's start with Covenant.
Well, I remember I said any team is stoppable. I use an example. So I believe if Morocco, they keep to their game, and because in everything you do, especially in football, there's always a bit of luck. If they were lucky, I believe they can stop France. But when you look at the reality of things, like let's use paper, let's use what we've watched so far, I think I'm just going to tip France to go through.
You think France will go through in this particular
Yes.
one? All right, Smart, what do you think?
As it is now, France is the best team in Europe, best team in the world, versus the best team in Africa. You can, if you like, go and carry,
in Africa.
if you like, go and carry Spain's trophy and come and be showing it around. Let this France catch this Spain. So this is the best team in Europe, best team in the world versus the best team in Africa. So, but because of what France has and because of the setup, they look more deadly in attack than defensively. And then you look at Morocco now, their talisman is out. Saibari is out, is injured. He left the other game against Canada, and yet they were able to get 3 goals, 2 from Owane, yes, and later got one in the closing minutes of the game. But like he said, anything is stoppable, and I think that Morocco still has what it takes to out France. I'm not saying that they stand a chance, and the last podcast I said 70-30, 70 for France, 30 for Morocco. Defend like your life, depend on it, and then out your Upamecano is prone to error. Lucas Digne is prone to error. God now help them. Manu Kone, who loves to show both in the middle of the park, starts ahead of Tchouaméni. And Koundé is not one of the greatest two of all time. Maguire too can, concede. So I feel like if you can stick to your plan, defend with like your life depends on it. Don't defend for 80 minutes. Defend for 120 minutes. And if you have your chances, you hit them on the counter and out them. Anything can happen. But if we are still going to stick with what we've seen with France being the best team, so far at the World Cup without cheating, of course they are expected
All right,
to go through.
let's look at 2 things quickly before we wrap it up. Olise, if he gets a yellow card against Morocco, it would miss the next game, and they already made an appeal, but it was rejected. And Covenant is of the opinion that he is very instrumental to the way they play as a country, right? Do we see this happening? If without Olise, do we think France can do something?
I feel like if Morocco can make sure that he doesn't get into the game, it can get, any player can get angry and any player can get yellow carded. I feel like it's human too, but the game can still be managed. Ensure that he doesn't get agitated. Once he gets to the 60 minutes, 65, if the goal doesn't come in, he might most likely get angry, remove him, bring in Czech, bring in other players. I feel like the France has what it takes to win the game.
All right, another conversation would be the game being officiated by all Argentinian, officials. Do you think this is something to be wary of as well?
Well, I think this is where the officiating governing body, this is where they'll be exposed, because if at any point in this game we see that the referee is targeting France, then that means we can finally conclude that body needs to be investigated.
All right, France, Morocco tonight, 9 p.m. And of course, don't forget to catch the rest of the show tomorrow as well on Culture 11. Let's straight down to YouTube. Put in Culture 11. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe definitely after enjoying what we have for you. But do not forget, France-Morocco tonight. Keep it locked.
Culture 11!